Rojidele, Tenita, Tajaka, Jovan, Depipa, Tabjela, the return Amagati Chile, happy mother, Side, Triti Ajam Sachimur, mother Sachimuri, the Ringo comes in St. Jesus, save the only some day, the counting water. Amani told your age. Then we saw the drawing of Jigger, mother, way voluntary, some day the Jongore. There it is, St. Jesus, some say, they were the David Joe, that's some say. The Sanjay Jomdi, they shinny, Trami, some college on the side, something or matter, some sort of nobody, they told you already. Literally, Sanjay Jomdi, they got Rosina, Trami, some of the side or something. Chimbo Oma, the Tamana, Sengoma, Chuban bird, Sengoma, Jimbatawani, Rashi the leg.
Rahidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. Today is the Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Today is the very special day because those sentient beings of three realms who possess a mind. And then they have love. This love starts from their mother. Even animals between the mother and their babies have love each others. So that's where Buddha understood that, and then Buddha says, may all mother sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. So when we receive Bodhisattva's vow at that time, we receive the milk tea of loving kindness and compassion during this vow. So that's where Buddha accumulated 3 countless eons, accumulated the loving kindness and compassion for 3 countless eons. So I offer you milk tea of loving kindness and compassion to the higher higher beings, and also I dedicate the milk tea of loving kindness and compassion to the lower sentient beings.
Kaledi, I made the water. Two Amaka Dava Shama, to hold the double jump. 3 sellers to Koma Jama, two, I made the water jama, the 3 jumps on say. Some no tango, the book chill a day, Matin, the Amana Zia, your marisi. The book chill, that is. Mong quality, the tango, man, I'm cutting on the 17th of J. Amama Diva, take them in sharp timores. Oh, Matin, they're just drinking out of your China. There is have your age. Or, Taranga Amatico Telazio, I mean, to the Hajan to Mokimori, to the shed of the Rokia, Lindo, your Hajan Zambo.
So, Buddha possesses great wisdom. That's where Buddha says that all sentient beings have happiness and the cause for happiness. Because that's where Buddha perceives that all sentient beings are mother, but we have only one mother, and still some beings who have very kind of strong ignorance, very deep ignorance. They think the mother, they don't love their mother. But you are going to understand the kindness of a mother. Mother keeps you for 9 months and 10 days. And after mother gave birth to you, and you can walk in this world, because that is the kindness of your mother. So if some says, oh, I don't like my mother, so that means you have a very deep ignorance. But Buddha knows that all sentient beings are mothers, so that's why Buddha mentioned all mother sentient beings. So whoever remember the kindness of other beings and mothers, that means you have wisdom. If you don't like, we have only one mother in our life, even you don't like it, then after we die, we were reborn in the animal realms. That's where we should love all mother thinking beings.
Three oh man, I'm quite a young person. I'm a Maziva Chitam, the Teotrigore, Amak and the Market Period. They are called you, oh, Ama Maziva Chicha, your Marison, three to roll so in a Teotrigore. They might get, oh, not going to the army or some way. Lanco, the Amak and the Market Period.
So when I spend this prayer well, and then person who make this prayer well, and sometimes they the top of this prayer well they place some kind of glass or some nice things. But I said I don't need other things. I need only like this wood, like a napkin, because this is the example of mother's napkin. So when we spend this prayer at that time, we remember that the love and the compassion and the love of our mother. So that's where then we can remember that all thinking beings are our mother thinking beings in this pervasive of the space. So that's where this is the example of these mothers, and then we can remember the kindness and the love.
Before we begin today's practice, we report on the number of people who have been killed in the major conflicts in the world, so we can remember them in our heart mind as we do this practice today. In the Israeli and Palestinian conflict, 51,240 Palestinians have died, and 1,863 Israelis and foreigners have died. In the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 964,600 Russians have died, and 488,500 Ukrainians have been killed and are missing. And there have been 7,094,447 COVID deaths. So we'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Torba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nang ga dan nyam be zen je dan je de wa dan de dong er dan ja Nyur de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan jo rumbo je do bar ja.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De je de zama je je bar de lenga ye zan ge wa lai gor ma je bar de lenga ye zan ge wa lai gor de re ne zon de nya ma san da zan
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jesu Gung John de Mar Dan Ro Jan Je Sen Je Do Namo Sanje Jesu Gung John de Mar Dan Ro Jan Je Sen Je Do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Zoba Vajeda Sarva Dharma Zoba Vajeda Renje Do Do Dharma Do Yon Jen Jo Jo Ne Je Len Jo Jong Bur Ngo Ngo San Bon La Ben De Je Ba Re Bu Dang Gen Zo Sarva to Gawai Chojan Be Song Jo Me Jo Bezra Raja Raja So ran them rogo de ye dong er gu da re me da nyo yo dong ben le ne yo wo me je bo da jian go zhen de ren jian jie jo ba ba no zhen wen zi de we ren jian zhe zang be de ge dan ye wen zhe do nie jie yong jie ran ye ye yang guo lo ga zhen zi家园求见永别别根子，小尊就正真别忘啊不人间见见，大姐见爱见见我把那上红啊红。多为当夜高丽我这边，后面那广场完了街，今朝你们往个街道去。Samaya Jirya Wan Bazar Argam Badam Bam De Bam Alogam Gandem Nevedem Shabda Badi Zazo la me jo ben je cha je me mo la de pom ba gon le dor ze mai dor ma yon la jan zar do war dan dan ye yong ge ba rang a zhe jie men dan zhe ngan da zhe jie ye ge de ne zhe jie ge wo jiang guan de de yo zhe ne da de dam zhe wang ren zhen jiu de ju ko le zhe re me ju sam la yo zhe jie ye yong jie ma ye da ye ko le wo zhe ge zhe ma ten jiang 天高中之乐高显之歌，班在班三的卡些个，我接来些这边多久有？我们把什么的人也说完，我们把什么的人也说完，我们把什么的人也说完，我们把什么的人也说。我把什么的人也说吧，我把什么说吧，我把什么的人也说吧，我把啥经常也说吧，我把啥经常也说吧，我把啥经常也说吧，我把啥经常也说吧。 我把这经常也说吧，我把这经常也说吧，我把这经常也说吧。我大日的日妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。 我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。 我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。我大日的妈妈人家那半夜不沾个热水。 da re de re ma ma yer jana ma ye ba da gu ro so da re de re ma ma yer jana ma ye ba da gu ro so Shabda Padi Zazu Sabarjirana Mangala Bunza Rara Linja Linjango Yoje La ne don se me je na nan je da be zon da ma zon we bo go da le lan de chom de ma bo ra na men da la ben za men ga la hong za ye be je jo je me do jam re ra le ye ye de jian ban de san jie xian la me de per wa ye ro gu nan da xian de ju ba ju.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginning this time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Om be gan da zhe da hong be om so ba wai shi da sarva dharma so ba wai shi da hang ren jie de dharma de zhe jue pa ma ba lo ban jie jian zhe su.
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, dear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, action, triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, court tracers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tray and pace sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out, right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful, laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-breath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched lip and choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage, Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable home, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandura, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage, full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Jarva Genje Jengar Toje Jarva Yonja Male Jarva Tele Gundra Ma Nyarma Bamo Yonje Mada Zonan Jode Nanja Reje Madan Jeje Ma Yenje Mada Yele Jardan Zene Naje Dorma Yede Zonjar Norderma Traje Donje Drabon Jomai Dronyer Jenze Raja Madam Barve Vojema Pame Numa Maja Jema Mebam Jarmo Redra Madam Wazer Jemardu Drogo Zeben Zole Droger Jangchok Domdo Da Jangchok La Revo Jezema.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed.
So nye zo de je gun je je jo men de je de zhe zun quan je je ro gun je zhe jo xie zon je yo. gar dong gar ngan chen gor on zhe don jie zhe bar jie bar jur dare du re so ha dare du re so ha dare du re so ha.
Prepare your burning away affliction text. We'll be doing it for the deceased today, following the blue writing. We'll begin on page 2 and continue to recite the Tara mantra.
dare dare so Bambaran Jange Yaye Ganda Lana Damban Zola Zagre Jarwadar Labar Zawar.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vast deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Dare dare mama kala ya sarva sedeva dare dare mama kala sarva sedeva dare dare mama kala ya 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 sarva sedeva beza amrita gandale ana vambe 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 la na ye de zhe
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarvande Solama Ramboje Dove Buddha Tenje Jeje Karme Nala Reza Jele Metoye Yeme
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma, I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Sarva Dharma Sova Vajshita Dombe Ngale Meye Dambo Tele Jemba Yonse Jerba Le Tsele Deba Shijawa Pungam Jemje Yonse Zoba Sumbe Tudar Sarva Gonjo Samdai Jengur Jalala Chazun Rojemba.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial, adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Gorvene na de wa me che bar nge so sun je ne se be dong sa me ja de re je be nyon je Gorvene lo ma ja je ma ron lo ban den ba ye lo de ze la ma nian ba ye dam den be zhen jie ne Deng ge nem jiu dang ban de lao dang lo bon jing a rui ge jie yue jie de shui jie.
Page 5. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place, and the holy presence of the Master and Deity come instantly.
Namo tso tso ran jan de ba dai la nga den zhen jia jun de chen de nan xie gar ne jai me be den de jie 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 nan be zer an ge jan zai Namo tso tso ran jan de ba dai La nga den zhen jia jun de chen de nan xie gar ne jai me be den de jie 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 nan be zer an ge jan zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support.
Go
to page 10. Home, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state, where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Re ro sa wo ro gu de da nie ya dan sa wa ye sha zhe re nga ya yon ju.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Sura de Sadhan Beza Angel Bezer Bendo Boy De Danan Je Jor Zane Ye She Was Zho Wa Ye Re Zho Za Wan Se Bar Yo.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Sarva Dada Ingada Adi Chana Adi Jede Sarva Bamba Avarana Bamingura Zova Dare Dure Zova Da Sarva Naraganga De Hedo Hombe Dare Dure Zova Om Baza Sarva Birda Ganga De Do Be Om Dare Dure Zova Om Mada Sarva Driya Ganga De Do Be Om Dare Dure Zova Om Zenda Sarva Nenga De Do Be Om Dare Dure Zova Om Deda Zava Asuranga De Do Be Om Dare Dure Zova Om Berda Zava Suranga De Do Be. Jador Damba Zamjene La Nanjene Dresordar La Yejene Daba Ye Dejen Dage Gudruzo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so will I bathe your body with the pure waters of the gods.
Sarva Dada Gada Abe Yegade Samaya Yiraya Hongo Jarve Gozon Don Jola Nyama Dema Megaya Dazo Gozan Drejan Sir Zame Jaje Gudruzo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Ingada Abe Yegade Samaya Yiraya Hon Deda Galan Zomba Mebege Zangla Jera Gube Guzo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dada Ingada Gayam Bishodana Soha Hong Jashi Bamba Jayena Nanda Jarvel La Zoyo Jane Shen Zho Ran Shen De Nyong Zho Zhema Number Jan.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Dure Zova Om Sarva Dada Gada Abhega de Samaya Jiraya Hong Yuan de Jangchok Ba Me Be Den Zhen A Den Zhe Jie Jia Ye Jie Jie De Jian Gu Nai Nan Xie Be Mo De Zhe Be Me De Gar Bo Zhe Me Dar Da bar ma jur gang yai me, sen de lung a yi sum jie, ba jia zhe ba da jur jie.
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om dare dare so va Om Arya dare samaya mandabalaya Arya dare deno ba Dejan jo me ba wa Sudya gayo me ba wa Sobe jayo me ba wa Anurado me ba wa Sarva zede membrayeza Sarva karma suzame Sidan sheya guru hong ha Hoy Bangawate Arya Dare Mamemes Arya Dare Bava Mahasamaya Sado Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Yegade Samaya Jiraya Om Nyamo dele dele nyamo goyan dele je nyenze da dele boy gonjo sunje dele jo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la la te ba je ga dan ge be der jo la jian ge zang bo de la de je dan le je nya re gam Don zar me lon da ver da ser na ye da je de ga nya ye 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 mang de do de mo de ye ga ne Jue yan ye ye wo zar wa du jia me ye ne re gon so zar do be ye ye nye zha do la me ye nan Java zhe be ye ye zar kan zan la ye ne na ne don zar ye ye ngang de do ma da re zhun ye de gam Da ba ye ye zhou ge ne jin de se nie dong ba lai da da ma da me ya dong sa lun zhe jian ge de re ba ning bo ju zhou ye.
Page 19. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts. Realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the God's abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Dorjen zembe ngo nye guanjo zonje zawa de lama nala chanza lo gombo do je je de ba dan jian jian bai den bai bo so na yuan de jian zui yu de yin ye la xiang za lo da ba de jia zhe wei jue ge wen ge zo le zhe yin jie de dun dan jiu jiu bai jie 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 la xiang za lo zhe ne zhe wei la yan de La ba da la ra de ge xian ge dan ba yuan de yin ge de la yang jiang za lo jie me jie ra me yo jie jie ge de jie lun jiu zu ge ren ge zu tu jie dang gui jia ji ru be lai ye zhe zhe be ge la jiang za lo jia xia e ba dan jie la Yen de gen jie zhan ye jie le de ba ye nan guan de jiu de be jiang za lo.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the five Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as desmotes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. Da dan da ye sen jian gu kor wan ge zong jie le zhe dar ben de zo zhang de zo jiang ne jiang zuo jie nan jie da dan da ye sen jian gu kor wan ge zong jie le zhe dar ben de zo zhang de zo. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity.
Nan de za zun la zu yu, jue ne ye ye de zi yu, gor wa do ne zhu be zhi zhen de ju la wang ge wei, lue nga ye zun zhe da ne, ge zun do jie wang do yu.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Dare dare so wa Arya dare samaya manu balaya Arya Dare Dino Ba, De Jandre Jo Membawa, Sude Gayo Membawa, Zobe Jayo Membawa, Anarado Membawa, Sarva Sede Membrayaza, Sarva Karma Sezame, Sidan Shirya Guru Hong, Ho Bangawate, Arya Dare Mamemes, Arya Dare Bava Mahasamaya, Sadhu Gaya Vakazida Sarva Beginza Om Avon Shirayanga Om Avon Om Avon Om Avon Nama Sarva Dada Engada Bai Yome Yome Gebe Zawa Dega Onga De Zawaren Imam Ganga Nagam Zova Nama Sarva Dada Engada Bai Yome Yome Gebe Sarva Dega Onga De Zawaren Imam Ganga Nagam Zova Nama Sarva Dada Engada Bai Yome Yome Gebe Sarva Daga Onga De Zavaren Imam Ganga Nagam Zova Hong Zende Le Jere Jebe Junyo Shandon Ye La Jabe Nyen Duen Da Mo La Len Zhen Duen Be Zho Na Da Yuen Den Zho Be Le Wang Gar Me Jian Ze Ve Sen Jie Lun Ju Na Zu Sa Do Jie Da Dan Den Be Lo Bun Jie Lun Ju Der Jian Zhi Jie Nor Ze Da Rong Ju Jie Da Den Be Sa Wa Da Na Zu Zen Ba Jie Be Jia Wa Da Nyo Ma Dong Wa Se Ve Dong Wa Xiang Den Zi Ma Dan Jia Jie Xin La De Zen De Re Jie Pe La Nge Ba Ye Zhe Ge Dong A Ma Le Gun Ye Ne Yuen Jie Se Da Gong Dun Jue Wai Xue Du Yo Lun Jun De Dar Ba Mie Da Zu Zha Zhe Ro Re Xia La Su Zi Nge Sun Jue Xia Ye Jie Le Zhe Ne Den Zeng A Dan Jia Jie Xian Lai De Cen De Re Jie Be La Nge Ba Ye Cur Dui Jing Ba Rang Sa Zhu Jie Jie.
Page 28. Home. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind, we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments. Great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink, having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, and actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Page 31 in English. Om Ah Hom. all beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands, such as Dewa Chen or lotus light.
Korvenere garje jan donger sanje ranje yan de la maja majen bar Jangchok jo de senjene Könye den bar den bar je lang ranje me ba de je ma da ve ma de do wo sa nian bo ye je le Be mo ge be yen de zong na wan da ye ye nga ye me ngom bar Jangchok jo nan shi a ye nan ba ne wo ba me be do garden.
Page 34. Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds. Unattached and without craving, give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called lotus array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Jun den de yen ye ba zha jun ba yang da bar zo be san jian gong bo ba de me ba la cha za lun ju do jia sun jie wo.
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Decree. In the Buddha land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Om Banjo Jarga Dorje Jala Dan Dazo Debe George Jundran Geja Zaya Nime Jejer De Dewa Jenda Jewar Jenjalo.
By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
Jengor la zo dan je do ga ne ye je wo zer me ya nam ba zhong ne zen de je bong gan jian jian gor ge jue dan je mi mi ga da ge yan zo jiang wer ju.
Light rays of wisdom in the form of fire emerge from the hearts of all the mandala deities and purify all the aggregates, elements, sense bases, and samsaric phenomenon of the deceased into the space of primordial purity without reference point.
Dan zhen bong bu bu zhen la, xie ra ye ye me bar de, zhen de niu mong ba jia zi, de ne jian ga mong ba dang. Ne men zhen ma me be me, de ne ran zhong ye ye me, dan zhen zhen me, do ba zi, dong la zi xia zi xie gun. Jia zura me para ye san jie, me me lun zhe jue jie gu, ran xiong ye xie de nai ngo.
Page 38. Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Dare Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Dinoba Tijanjo Memba wa Zodugayo Memba wa Zobejayo Memba wa Manarado Memba wa Sarva Zede Membrayaza Sarva Karmaz Zame Zidan Jaya Guru Hong Ho Bangavade Arya Dare Mamemaz Arya Dare Bava Ma Samaya Zado Ane Zola Ram.
Return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 to recite the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind, so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping of the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Om Arya Dare Sabara Vara Argam Padam Bubam Dubam Alogam Gandem Nevedem Shada Padizazo. La menje benje shaje me mo la de pom ba gun le zhorn ze mai zhor ma yon la xiang za de Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Denoba Tejandra Jome Bava Sudagayo Me Bava Subejayo Me Bava Anurato Me Bava Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Sisame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Hoi Bhangavate Arya Dare Arya Dare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu Vai Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Dinoba Dejandre Jome Bhava Sudagayo Me Bhava Subejayo Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Sisame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhangava Arya Dare Mamem Arya Dare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu Vai Om Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Dinoba Dejandra Jome Bhava Sudagayo Me Bhava Subejayo Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Sisame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha Ha Ho Bhangavate Arya Dare Mamem Arya Dare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu Vai Manja Yosa Majadan Dalo Mongbe Wangene Non Baganje Zonzo Loi Ngajadamba Zorvare Wamderne Den Lenje Do Kurva Zede Yone Jan Neme Zeda Wan Shu Zoi Jona Leba Tardo Zor.
Go to page 45.
Jan Zin Zemo Wan Jardar Lame jebe nge zhe de, lama la ye zha xie zhe. Nian zhen qiu ba ye, ge wei zhuo nier jiu zhe yu.
Exalted Transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of the 3-time Buddhas, blue-green with one face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an Utpala be present. Mother of the victors, Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and excellent, noble signs perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all noble things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we'll do, in the text, Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness, Sambala, Summoning Good Fortune, on page 63. Perfect compassion, even thoughtless and exalted, sin is gently hold me with love. Grant me the simplicity, be modest like your love, perfect yet selfless life. Even misery seems like God, blessings like a rainbow body. In manifest joy, land of names for confused don't exist. Land of perfect splendor, names for confused I don't exist. What the sum of bestow. Equanimity, wisdom, of great happiness, even names. Fortune, fears, desire, city. Fulfilled that endowed with affection, security, Dharma. Jangchok, guide of sensation, five great mothers and long life. Display. Dwell yet of peace and wrath, supreme and calm, power city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides, Garchen Rinpoche, service grand light generating powers. Fortune of secret more, Shahai Jomakaya said, Sven Jordan kin. Branching light in accent, choosing one deity and attain to cool sphere. 12 Makala and subjecting city, fortune of enlightened acts. Hongri in Bajrayana, North Arya Zamba, time for all beings. Master of life merit, fortune with you, poured from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately, bring here all the fortune, bring here fortune of cattle. Fortune of swift horses and wealth of wish-catching livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep. and of her laws for Chen, of consensus Pascal, to wealth of wish granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy, love tallest good fortune bring, the unfortune of lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good for Chen, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits love me, way knockers wishing Chen will, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good for Chen, Post body for Chen's brings holy Dharma. Angels for Chen, well, dominions of Chen, beings like strength and merit. Allowance grant for Chen, kings riches, might Chinese kings all reaching forth. Kings for Chen, wealthy army of kingdom, the courage of Karho. As good fortune bring them, here fortune of the sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, warmer weapons, miracle house, monks who uphold the scripture, fortune of heaven strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these bring them here as good for Chen, like sun and eastern rise, eastern light for Chen, come like the swirling southern cloud, southern light for Chen, come like in traveling this western, long light for Chen, please come here like a river flows northern. Long light fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Long light fortune, come like 6 grains ripening evil. Long light fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, fortune of heart students line. Come like dazzling stars, darlings. Holy Eastern Virgin Darking, every life's fortune passes by, deceased demons hindrances, southern jewel darking, he bring resources, food and wealth, expand life and riches, western lotus darking, sounding power to tingle, beings samsara and
江修雷健康主没有雷学着来阳口见东西东归字就诺拉走的国界就用造人要当的国界家人的家 阳人的老阳国界那个的老大把有阳间的老天把 自然的老姐姐，不面的人的老祖宗，尊就是外面把天用着，前面在阳光中做，在面的江河中做，做那那江河中，就当的梦河中做，面面人间这把儿做，萨瓦西的阿拉拉。
Chen three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrabody. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease, the unborn basic space of phenomena above everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya. Seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering and poverty, hunger and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98 for World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention. May this aspiration be fulfilled. And now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book of Kundin Zampo on page 40. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kundin Zampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kundin Zampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kundin Zampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kundin Zampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt from subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind. Dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all you who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kundin Sampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. And we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnasri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig. Thank you, everyone, for joining the practice, and be sure to come back this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's amazing teachings on the essence of Mahayana from 1:30 to 3, and then join our Dharma discussion group from 3 to 4. Everyone, be well. Take care.